Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, so a huge thank you to everyone who joined us with for our very special Vanderpump Rules full recap of the reunion part 3 with Jamie Lynn. But in the meantime, guys, I wanted to talk to you about Lala Kent making all of the money, enough money at least to put down a deposit on her $1.3 million home, and also the chilling comment that Tom Sandoval made about Ariana that left women around the world being like, you are an asshole. So, before we get into all of that, who am I without jumping in and saying, hey, go ahead and do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's do the damn thing.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So we watched part 3 of the reunion last night, and obviously we talked about it a little bit. This honestly to me was a huge disappointment. And I only say it was a big disappointment because of this huge reveal. Now, I found that to be incredibly unfortunate for them to say, oh, well, they hooked up multiple times in Mexico. Yeah, who gives a shit? At the point that they hooked up once, it doesn't even matter that they hooked up multiple. We've heard so many worse things at this point he was hooking up with Billy Lee, that she was staying at his house and hooking up in their guest room, which she said that she was staying over the house while she was filming a Lifetime movie, which I know was after the reunion was filmed. But there were so many things that were just so cringe. And then the fact that this girl is sitting here apologizing, yet still showing up to Tom and Ariana's house after they filmed the reunion while she was away in Canada just makes it look a little nuts, like a little crazy. And I understand that she's in a mental health facility. Yes. I don't want to say anything. I have nothing negative to say about that. I think that you would be an asshole to say anything negative about that. But I do wonder at what point, like, are you taking any accountability, Raquel? Like, you can't just sit there and say, I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have slept with your boyfriend. And it's unfortunate, and I really hurt you, Ariana. It's like, yeah, no shit, but is it like, I understand that the words are coming out of your mouth, but is it computing? Do you understand what you're saying? Is your apology sincere? Is there anything that is in there to back it up, or do you just genuinely not give a shit about any of this? And it's fine if you don't, because there's two of you. It's you and, well, Tom Sandoval. So if neither one of you give a shit, it makes sense why you guys did this together. But hold on. So Tom Sandoval made a comment at the reunion, and it was pretty interesting to say the least, because this comment did not make viewers happy or Andy. Ariana Maddox is making money off Tom Sandoval's sick comment from the Vanderpump Rules reunion. After the cover band frontman shaded his ex-girlfriend for keeping her t-shirt on during sex in Wednesday's episode, sarcastically calling it hot, she promptly released new merch. The $34.99 tee sold on Ariana Maddox and Katie Maloney Something About Her shop features a cartoon version of the betrayed reality star pulling apart a grilled cheese while surrounded by the words, me in this shirt. The phrase is written in red lettering on the gray top. Okay. Before the shirt's release, Bravo fans were already hoping for something similar via Twitter of all the ways this cast has capitalized off on Sandoval. If Ariana doesn't instantly have I in this t-shirt made immediately, then what was it all for? One social media user wrote, and another one added, if Ariana comes out with a shirt that says, I in this, I'm buying it. Yeah, people really wanted her to come out with the merch. Ariana Maddox and her co-stars all called Sandoval's remark disgusting in the third and final part of the explosive reunion, while Andy Cohen and Lisa Vanderpump showed their shock in disapproving facial expressions. Lala Kent, for her part, warned Raquel, who had a months-long affair with Sandoval, that the bar owner's behavior is in her future, saying, you need to know he's going to talk to you like this too. The Give Them Lala podcast host released merch of her own in March. And this part was really crazy to me because Jason keeps talking about this and he's mentioned it several times. And yes, is the entire cast, for the most part, except for Tom Sandoval and Raquel, benefiting from Sandoval? 1,000,000%. I mean, even if you play right now, I can play you guys this right here.
Ariana Maddox, and I'm done with anything basic. Yeah, no. I buy my own batteries now.
You get your own
And I
batteries.
prefer Duracell. Moving forward, I'm looking for something premium, something long-lasting. And Duracell's guaranteed to last 12 years. That's much better than 10. So if you're buying your own batteries, don't settle for basic. Choose what you know you can trust.
See what I mean? So Ariana is making a shit ton of money. Katie is making a lot of money because she is associated with Ariana with something about her. And obviously, we know that the something about her merch shop has made over $250,000 at this point. Sheena's making a lot of money off of her podcast. Lala Kent is making a lot of money off of her podcast. And on top of that, the Send It to Daryl merch. Yeah, Lala Kent isn't going to be around and be like, well, guess what? I'm here, but I'm not making money. Oh, she's about to make her money. Now, she made enough money off of the Send It to Daryl sweatshirts to cover the entire down payment on her $1.35 million home. This is interesting. She reached a point where a single item can make hundreds of thousands of dollars. It also became a crowded and competitive market, and cashing in requires a lot of things go right all at once. The Vanderpump Rules star and her business associates told Page Six how Lala took an apparently unremarkable phrase, slapped it on hoodies, and turned it into a small fortune by being so in tune with her friends and that she could spot the snowball when it was still small, making such lightning fast decisions that the goods were on sale within 4 hours, and then harnessing the huge power of Bravo to snag tens of thousands of dollars worth of free promotion for her wares. I mean, perhaps most crucially, having the natural talent as the reality TV entertainer to come up with it in the first place. Back on March 7th, as Sandoval, the frenzied fallout from the affair between the castmates Tom and Raquel, was first erupting, Raquel sent a cease and desist letter to all of the Vanderpump Rules co-stars. So we know that that's exactly what started the Send It to Daryl merch. But because there was so much focus on the cast's online activities at the time because of the unfolding scandal, everyone and their dog screen recorded her tangent, and she didn't realize that it was as funny as people thought it was. I call it lawless tangents because I just get on and say whatever comes to mind. Like at that point, I feel like I was a little out of control, someone else has taken over my body. It's a different force, and that's how I felt about it. I mean, listen, you're making a lot of money off of it, so why not just go on and collect, girl? Because she is making enough money to put down the deposit on her $1.35 million home. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, so go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think, and more importantly, before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys. See you next time.